Hi, everyone. Okay, lesson 79. Let me recognize the problem so it can be solved. Let me recognize the problem so it can be solved. It asks one simple question. What is the problem? So that's what you would spend time in meditation. And you will be waiting for an answer. Truly, what is the problem? Now, the lesson does specify that truly there is only one problem, and that's a perceptual problem. It's the way you're perceiving things. The way you're perceiving the problem is the only problem. And it's a perception that we can possibly be separate from God. So it's a problem of separation. Now, it does appear as if the problem takes many, many forms all day long. Think about all the time that you spend thinking about your problems. And where do they reside? Do they reside in the present moment? If you truly took a moment and thought about the problems in your life, are they problems that are of the now, or are they problems of what you're holding on to from the past or worried about in the future? And they do take as many forms as our perception of reality. But in truth, they all have one source. And that source is your decision to perceive your problems as many, when in fact, there is only one problem, that you can possibly be separate from the love of God. And if you're able to recognize that problem, then with it will come the solution. But as long as you are caught up in your many, many, many faceted problems, then you're unable to see the true solution. And how could you possibly have peace in your life? So as you witness and observe the problems as you've identified them in your life, knowing that they are coming from egoic knowledge, but that Spirit wants to reveal to you what the true problem is so that it can be solved, that is when you then come to a point of realization and recognition that the solution to the problem already exists. The problem has already been solved, and that's going to be the next lesson. But you would spend some time asking, what is the problem? Let me recognize the problem so it can be solved, and trusting that the answer will come. It will come from deep within. It may come as a still small voice, but it will come. It will not come from the place of the ego. And you'll recognize how all of these defined problems are truly not problems. That is lesson 79. We'll see you tomorrow.